Demography of Goa. It is surrounded by Indian states of Maharashtra to the north and Karnataka to the south and east, and the Arabian Sea forming its western coast. It is India's smallest state by area and the fourth smallest by population. Old Goa on the island of Goa was once a hub of the region, but the city was decimated by war and disease in the 18th century. For the most part, only its ruins remain. Since the mid-20th century, however, efforts have been made to preserve Old Goa. History of Goa. The Portuguese rule lasted for about 450 years and heavily influenced Goan culture, cuisine, and architecture. In 1961, the Indian Army invaded and annexed Goa after a 36-hour battle. The region was incorporated as a union territory of Goa. Daman and Diu. In 1987, Goa was granted statehood. The ancient Hindu city of Goa, hardly a fragment of which survives, was built at the southernmost point of the island of Goa. The city was famous in early Hindu legend and history in the Puranas and various inscriptions. Its name appears as Go, Gopuri, and Gomant. The medieval Arabian geographers knew it as Sindabur or Sindapur, and the Portuguese called it as Velha Goa. It was ruled by Kadamba dynasty from the 2nd century to 1312 and by Muslim invaders of the Deccan from 1312 to 1367. The city was that annexed by Hindu kingdom of Goa's nature. Goa's climate is tropical, hot all year around, with a long and sunny season which runs roughly from mid-October to mid-May, and a rainy season due to the southwest monsoon, more or less from late May to early or mid-October, and characterized by stuffy weather, cloud cover, and frequent rains, which occur almost daily and are sometimes torrential. Goa, a former Portuguese enclave, is a small Indian state of 3,700 square kilometers overlooking the Arabian Sea. The main cities are Panaji, Margao, and Mormugo. The coast of this part of India, which also includes the neighboring states of Maharashtra and Karnataka, is called Konkan. In island areas, after a few dozen kilometers, we find the first spurs of the Western Ghats, the mountain chain parallel to the coast. The highest point of the state is Mount Sonsogar, which is 1,166 feet high. At this altitude, you can expect about 7 degrees Celsius.
People of Goa. The people of Goa are known as Goans. They are peaceful, friendly, and fun loving people who love rest. The lifestyle in Goa reflects a unique blend of East and West, and the Goans usually comprise of predominantly Hindu and a Christian population and a small Muslim community. A small state on India's western coast, Goa has always benefited as a trade center because of its easily accessible ports. A civilization of warm, happy people, Goa sees a mixture of different religions like Christians, Catholics, Muslims, and Hindus that live together in consonance. Following their age old traditions and customs, Goans celebrate all major festivals with fervor without bringing any religious barriers within the society. Dress. Goa traditional costumes are the mixture of various traditional costumes. People prefer to wear the cotton costumes. During the winters, they wear woolen jackets. Generally, women wear a sari, which called Nauvari. The sari is studded with precious stones and jewelry. Other women Goa traditional costumes are Pano Baju. It gives extra brightness to the women. Kashti is another costume which made with a loin cloth and wears with a blanket called kumbi pallo. Goan cuisine of food. Goan cuisine consists of regional foods popular in Goa: rice, seafood, coconut, vegetables, meat, pork, and local spices are some of the main ingredients in Goan cuisine. The area is located in a tropical climate, which means that spices and flavors are intense. Goan food is considered incomplete without fish. Kingfish is the one of the most commonly eaten food. Other commonly eaten seafood includes shark, pomfret, tuna, and sardines, amongst other river fishes. The food of Goan Christians is heavily influenced by the Portuguese. Goan Hindu cuisine in Goa is mainly lacto-vegetarian and is very similar to Saraswat cuisine, from which it originates. Goan Hindu cuisine is mild with use of tamarind and kokum for souring and jaggery for sweetening.
Goa foods. Pork Vindaloo, derived from the Portuguese words of garlic for garlic and wine, combined in a marinade. This spice corn curry originated from a Portuguese sailor's dish made with, yes, that's right, pork with garlic and wine. Gone cooks substituted palm vinegar for red wine and added chili peppers and spices. Crab sack. This thick roasted curry is made with grated coconut and strong species such as cloves and tamarind. It's the ultimate dish for crustacean lovers, served with rice or bread. Prawn belt served as an accompaniment to a rice dish or spread on toast. This is a spice-infused prawn pickle comprised of a fiery tomato and chili sauce made with caramelized onions and coconut toddy vinegar. Senna, also known as idli in India, senna are spongy steamed rice cakes. The plain version is often eaten with gone pork sorpotel curry and a sweet version called kodachi. Senna is made with jaggery unrefined sugar made from cane or palm. Gone red rice, also called ukda rice. This is popular in gourmet circles in India. An unpolished thick grained rice with a reddish brown color and nutty flavor. Its firm texture makes it excellent for soaking up coconut curries. Poi. Of all the Portuguese inspired breads in Goa, poi is probably the most famous. The first gone pao was made using local toddy as a source of natural yeast, giving it an original character. Today, most makers make it using commercial yeast, which yields this same fluffy interior, perfect for mopping up curries. Kingfish, known as Vishan or Viswan, kingfish is a delicacy in Goa, a popular preparation in kingfish rava fry fillets and are lightly coated in semolina and fried to form a crispy exterior and succulent interior. It's also used in surmai curry, which contains grated coconut. Feni, a spirit produced exclusively in Goa. Cashew feni, made from the first extract of the cashew, is courtesy of the Portuguese who first brought cashews to the Indian subcontinent. Coconut feni, distilled from fermented toddy from the coconut palm, is more popular in South Goa. Bebinka, a multi-layered coconut cake truly unique to Goa.
Art, handicrafts, and music of Goa. The major art forms of Goa include bamboo craft, wooden carving, brass metals, seashell craft, and wooden lacquerware. A handicraft, sometimes more precisely expressed as handmade, is any of a wide variety of type of work where useful and decorative objects are made completely by hand or by using only simple tools. It is a traditional main sector of craft and applies to a wide range of creative and design activities that are related to making things with one's hand and skill, including with work with textiles, moldable and rigid materials, paper, plant fibers, etc. One of the oldest handicraft is dokra. This is a sort of metal casting that has been used in India for over 4,000 years and is still used. The International Centre Goa serves as the main venue of festival, with sessions held in the Zuari, Mandovi and Abalim halls and throughout the gardens. The inaugural event is usually held at the McQueen's Palace. The event is organized by ICG in association with the Goa Writers Group, with the support from the Directorate of Art and Culture, Government of Goa. The event also features stalls mainly put up by local bookstores and a few publishers. All events at the festival are free and not ticketed and are open to all. A wide variety of music genres are used in Goa, ranging from Western art music to Indian classical music. Konkani music is also popular across this tiny state. Being a former territory of Portugal, Goa has a dominant Western musical scene with the use of instruments such as the violin, drums, guitar, trumpet, and the piano. It has also produced a number of prominent musicians and singers for the world of Indian music. Portuguese fado also has a significance in Goa. Sunburn is a commercial electronic dance music festival held in India. It is Asia's largest music festival. The festival is an amalgamation of music, entertainment, food, and shopping, and was ranked by CNN in 2009 as one of the top 10 festivals in the world.
Festivals of Goa. While most will relate the state of Goa with beaches and modernity, this beachy heaven is in every sense a land of culture, heritage, and traditions. Every year, a large number of festivals are celebrated throughout the Goan territory, which serves as a vital attraction for tourists and locals alike. Let's take a look at some of the most celebrated festivals of Goa. Carnival. Perhaps the most famous of all festivals, the Carnival is the epitome of celebrations in Goa. It is celebrated for 3 days and 3 nights and preceded by the month of Lent. This festival brings alive every nook and corner of Goa. Christmas. As Goa is known for its excellent beaches and legendary nightlife, perhaps it is the best place to celebrate Christmas in India. With its Portuguese legacy and Catholic population, Christmas here is celebrated with a gripping fervor. New Year Eve in Goa. New Year stands for party and party stands for Goa. There is no other place in the country which is livelier than Goa. The whole state is indulged in celebrations the entire night. Three Kings Feast. One of the most popular festivals of Goa is the Three Kings Feast, organized and enjoyed by Christians and non Christians alike. This feast is dedicated to the Lady of Mount Virgin Mother Mary with infant Jesus in her lap, who is believed to be the protector of people and is worshipped as the goddess of fertility. Goa is home to a lot many festivals, apart from the names mentioned above. Religious festivals like Diwali, Eid ul Fitr, Ganesh Chaturthi are also celebrated by the respective religions. Another famous attraction of Goa are the numerous music festivals which take place throughout the year. Visiting Goa during a festival is a remarkable experience that should not be missed.
Goa can be reached via Seoul Airport, by train, and by the many buses connecting the state with cities in India. The best time to visit Goa is from November to February. These are the winter. Goa is the one of the reasonable place to stay in as compared to rest of India. During the peak season, which lasts from November to late March, the prices are very high. Especially in December, 5-star hotel rates range from around 20,000 to 35,000 per night. All tourist spots charge more in the peak season. The last week of the year between Christmas and New Year, Goa is usually completely packed. Try to avoid that overhyped week and you will get a better deal without the added pressure.